Short video to understand. I may have a block. Even if I remove all these pieces in the block, this block, just like the calculator, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I'm going to do them off the block. Take away everything in the block. Just put dots. Every one is valued at 1. This one over here is 1 away from this one and 1 away from this one. It's the actual line that it's in between, which is the halfway point and halfway point and halfway point, halfway below, halfway above, halfway below, halfway above. 3, 1, 3 equals to the value of 7. Are you on the right side of the center block over here, or are you on the left side of the center block over here? Knowing that one step will put you into the center, right? That means you start from the center, you start from the end. One step puts you in the center, one step puts you in the crack. One step puts you in the center, one step puts you in the crack. One step puts you in the center. Now, how about full steps? If they were full steps, I would start from off the cube, into the center here 1, into the center here 2, into the center here 3, and then my next one jumps off the cube. Jumps 1 on, so the on is, from the center here to center here is 1, is 2. There's only 2 jumps. 2, 4, 6 jumps, times 2 sides, times 3 sides. 18 jumps, 24 jumps on all the sides. But we have to understand that each one of these is its own value 5. Imagine if each one of these was valued, let's say, at 5, okay? So this is what happens. This value of 5 is, how did we get to 5? We did 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we took this one down here. We took 4 corners, and then the one in the center. That's how we got 5. How did we get 2 and 3? We had 1, 2, 3, and then we connected these 2 over here. They're different expressions of 5, of the group 5, so I will not count 5. 5 is in the center over here. The expression for 5, it is the passage. The 5 is the center split between the 2 sides, the left and the right. The 5 gets a double value, although it's 1 and 1 away from each side. On level 1, on level 2, and on level 3. On level 1 and 3, top corners, the 2 is 1 and 1 from each side, but it is down 1, and it is over 1. Going down makes you go down 3. You must go down 3. If we go down 3, we go from the center here to here to over here. From the top to here is 3. Into the center here is 4. Into over here is 5. And into here is 6. Took me 6 moves to get over here. But I'm already starting in the center. So it's only 5 moves. But regardless, 1 plus 4 equals 5. 1 plus 2 equals 3. This one over here now captured all of these. The letter P is captured with these 2 and these 2 made up just by adding the one that's next to 1. That's what 101 does. This corner is corner number 3. Corner 3 gets corner 2. Corner 3 gets 6. 3 and 2 is 5. 6 and 3 is 9, 9 and 5 is a theory. It's a relativity theory of Einstein and Neptune. If the sky is blue, they'll believe the sky is blue. Water goes moisture into the air, the oceans float. Can water float? Why does water float? Why does heat rise? Okay, anyways, the center. Every 9 will bring me back to the center. So it takes 9 to get me back to the center. 5 plus 9 is 14, plus 9 is 23, plus 9 is 32. It takes me to get me back not to the center, but to the next level. That's why when you play the game of pool, it's 8. 8 and 5 would now make 13, and 13, 1 and 5 says ace in the center of the sun. 5 says I got 4 surrounding to the 1 to the center. I am 1 1/4 of everybody. This one over here. 2 and 3, 32, 55, 65, 69. Plus the 5 area is 74. Jesus, the spirit of 76 are those numbers. 1 and 4 or 1/4. 2/3, 1/3 is missing. 1/3 and 2/3. Here's 1/4, here's 1/3. Why? What is the piece of the puzzle that's missing? Well, let's get the equation right over here. 1/4 and 2/3. I need to make this 4 times 12 equals 8 and 12. 4 times 3 is 12 equals 8 and 12. 3 times 4 is 12 and 3. 3 and 3, 3, 1 and 2. 3, 1 and 2 is the first part of pi. 3, 1 and 4 is the second part of pi. Why? Because pi, 1, 2 says half. 1/4 says quarter. This is half, this is a quarter, but this is half underneath itself. This is 12, it's half. It's actually meaning 6. Because 1 and 2 comes together to obligated to mean 3. And once 3 is there, it's automatically 3 levels or 3 across. It's an obligation. 8 and 12 is space. 8 times 1 1/2 is 12, which is 1 and 2 again, is half. But this answer is 3/4. And this answer is 1/4. 3/4 and 1/4. You put these together, it makes a complete whole, right? 3/4 of this equation and 1/4 of this equation. They're both equations of 12. That means the pieces go together. 3 into this is 1/4. 8 into this is 3/4. So I can just put 3, 4 over here, and I can put 1/4 over here. How all of a sudden did this equation become so perfect with this equation? 4 by 3, this equals 8. It's absolutely perfect. This also makes 11/24. How is it so perfect? 3 and 3. 3 into 3 equals 1. Because 1 and 2 are on this side. What this means is this is the diagonal. 74. 77, 74. The gateway is Jesus. 151. This is 151. 90, 12, 360 degrees. 9 area. 9, 18, 27, 36 equals to 90. 4 times 90 is 360. 4 times 96 is 384. All zeros equals 6, right? The separation we need, 6 for the space. So instead of having a circle that I said 360 degrees, I'm now going to revert that circle into each quarter getting 96 and making 384. And how often do we need that? Well, the Hebrew leap year is 384. Is that 6 times 6 is 36 by 8? 8 by 8 is 64 by 6. 8 by 8 by 6, 8, 6, 8, 3/4 and 3/4. 48 is 1/2. But we went to 6 before. Do you remember we went to 6? We had to bring this up to 1 1/2 times because we needed 4 on each side. But 2 of them are going to be shared. We needed 4 on each side. Do I have a card with me? Do I have a card? How can I show you? You see this one over here? This one is shared on each side. These and these, right? But one is showing up and down. If you really want to show something, that I'd like to take out a diamond card and show you here. See this? This here? These are the 4 in between. This is 4 and 1. This is 3 and 2, if you want to look at it. This is 3 and 2, but there's only 1 in the center. This is the one they talk about, then 1 is here. If it's 3 and 2, it's 3 and 2. If it's 4 and 1, it's these 4 and 1 that take up the 2 sides of the cards in between. 3 levels, 1 level here, 1 level here. 2 on the out. We're always running by 1 on the inside. 1 on the inside connects with each other, in, out, in, out, in, out. 1, 2, 3. Here's a W here, and here's a W here. But it ends in a V. As it moves, it begins. It goes up and it goes down. Upside down is one way, the V is one way, with life in it. The V is down, showing one way, the other way can be the L. But anyway, forget it. We start in here like this. V, W. And as we do VW, this one goes forward, V, that's between 2, W. And then we push over here in V, VWV. 44 on the outside and 23 on the inside is 67. Don't forget the top and the bottom, V on the top, V on the bottom. To put this together, it's actually 2 X's. So Grover Cleveland's marked up all over this. So let me put this aside, see where I am, what I'm talking about. Resh, Shin, 15, the egg, 54, the sun. The chicken gets up, the chicken's head boils. This is what I believe. Something to do with that red on his head making the yellow on his feet. The yellow on his feet coming the energy from the ground, the red from the sky. He's thinking, right? What's that chicken doing? Resh, the arch, the sun arch. The sun, and this is the egg. The egg, when it lies down, it's the arch of the horizon. It shows it in a lot of stuff that we look in art. It's all there. It's the horizon. It's the arch. What is the arch? The arch is in when you're at your own house, you just make an arch, right? Is that an arch? Or a rainbow is when your house, you don't see the other end of the rainbow because it's connected to its own reality. It's finishing off its line. A prism doesn't lie, right? Anyways, I didn't want to get into that right now. Here's 808. Why do we have 808? Because this is 3 on this side and 1. This is 3 on this side and 1. That's 4 and 4. 404. Each one of them are on their own side. Okay, they each have their own door. And in between is a room, right over here. Okay, when I put these together, it becomes one doorway. The minute I go out of this doorway over here into here, this doorway opens up, I go into here. So instead of having this doorway over here, say 1 into this one, and then 1 from this one, 3 to 1, and then 1 to 3, you can mark it this way if you want. 1 times 3, 1. They end up saying 19 and 19. 7 and 12, 7 and 12, 7, 3, 3, 7. All the numbers in my bureau, 808. 808 is also artificial intelligence between 1 all the way over to 9. See where this goes? 7 and 9, 101. This one goes 1 and 3. But when this one comes to this one, okay, it's 404. This one over to this one is 404. 1 plus 4, excuse me, it's 414. Because 4 plus the 1 equals to the 5. Transfer the DNA over to you equals to the 9. 1, 4, 1. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 equals to something of the sun. 7 times 4. First one is 1, 3, 2, 8. In between is 2 and 8. See the difference? 6. See the difference? 6. See the difference in the center world, where 6 is the difference, 2 and 8 is the cycle of the moon. Between 2 and 8 is 3 to 7, and that's the marking of the sun of Nibiru. When you add up 2 to 8, it equals to 35. When you add up 3 to 7, it equals to 34 minus 8, 26. Is that correct? 3, 4, 5, 12. 6 equals 20, 27. 3, 4 is 7, and 5 is 12. And 6 is 18, and 7 is 25. Is that what it is? No. 3, 4, 5 equals 12. 6 equals 18, 7 equals 25. Okay, so that's what's in between, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is 25, then 8 is 33, 34, 35, that's right, it's 25. 25 and 28 is 53. That's the Saturn. That is connecting to Saturn. This is always talking about the Saturn sky all the time, the cycle of the one moon. Because although it's a 28-day cycle, that's only one cycle. Okay? Demas and Phobos tell me 2. Wouldn't there be naturally to have 2 moons, an incoming moon? However our computers are best fit to work, that's how our planetary system has to work. It has to be the same thing. Numbers have to be the same. We always show 1 moon, 2 moons, 1 moon, 2 moons. How are these moons? Which part of the system are they? 1 moon in between 2 moons. If this is 28 and the other moon is 14. 14 is 2 weeks in a month. That would be half, right? 14 and 14. But we have 2 moons and 1 moon. This would say 42. 42 and 56. This is 2 times. If we had it inside of 2 Mars moons, it's 56. And then we double it to 112, 224, 336. 336, we would need 772, or 727, to equal. The 12th moon happens. 12 times 28 is 336. Double that, because Mars has 2 moons, is 772. 727, 11, 11. Working in between Una, the one moon that owns the demons and the phobias of the secondary moons between Mars, Phobos, and Demas. And this is what I just think, and this is what I say right now. There is something else I wanted to talk about, but I don't have it on my screen right here. Messer, I saw that. 90. If you have 90, if you have 45, whatever I do, one of my equations is to put it into 360 degrees. One of my equations is to change it, transform it into weight. One of my equations is, if you want to use 90, every time you get to 70-something, you have to switch it. Why? Because you get 31 days and 31 days, and then you get a 30-day. You get a 30-day and a 31-day and a 30-day. So we also have to work it by 90-something days, and we have to overlap. So we know where we came from. That's why they always break up the seasons in the year, the 4 seasons, and half and 1/3. And 1/3, when you're in a hockey game and you're 1/3 through, you're in the middle of a period. When you're in the baseball game and you're 1/3 through, you're actually in the 7th inning, because nothing counts until the 5th inning, and then there's 4 innings left, so they play 2 innings, and we have the 7th inning stretch. And RU 18 and 21, they represent 18 and 21, and they represent in the streets that we are in, the streets that we play. That's what it's representing according to the numbers. But remember, another thing you saw, tab, forget about that. I only bring to you my own reality. You walk down the street with your reality, and you jingle the beads, and you think, and you make up what you want. But the reality is, unless we function together, nothing else will exist in peace and harmony. Thank you for watching. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. 2109. 3 times 3, 7 times 3. 10 times 3 is 30, equals 36 creation. The cube and the birth. The egg, the cube and the egg. Why the egg? 0 equals 6, 6 and 9 is 54, the sun. The sun and the egg, the sun up, the chicken. 6 times 9 is 54, 6 and 9 is 15, 1 and 5 is 6. 6 and 21? No. 2 times 1, 2 plus 1 equals 5, 5 and 6 is the letter F. 1 times 1, 1 plus 1 is 1 and 2, and that's how it all began. When 1 came between 2. Here's 2. When 1 came between it, this is what 2 looked like. 3 times its value, and then 3 times its value this way. 18 and 18, 3 by 3 is 9, 9 and 18 is 27. 2 times 7, 2, 7, 2. 2 times 7, 2 plus 7 is 14 and 9, number 23. 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 is 5 and 6, and that's where it began. 5 times 6 is 30 creation. 0 equals 6, 36, 360 degrees. 36 times 10. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 and 18 is 27. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 plus 5, 11, equals to 41. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4, 5 and 4, under the sun. 0, 4, 0, 5, because it comes with 1. So we need to put 0 in it, because 1 is in the middle. 0 now becomes 6. How do I know? Because 1 comes on the other end of 6. We need to put 1 in the middle of everything, because that's what it is, right over here. The island of 8, 8 surrounding spaces. We put 6 in the middle. So then we now have 6. So we have 6, and we have 8. Is that what we're working at? 14? Did we have 6 and 9? We had 6 and 8 is 14. No, 6, sorry. We had 6 times 5 and 6 plus 5 is 30 and 11. 41 plus 6 is 47. 7 times 4, 7 plus 4, 28. And back to the cycle of the behaving world with the vibration that is in between the two sides, the lower and the upper. Side to side. See the eye that's in between? This is a bricking system, but I'm not going to take it any deeper. There's a lot of things to understand, and it's basics, man. It's ABC up and down, and it's a cube. Every side of this is equal to 81. 4 times 81, but you need 3. 3 times 81 is 243, and then you, sticking your finger, connecting the last side, your plug. You connect the one value that comes together in all, making a single value from the 3. Although you create the 4th value, your 4th value of sticking your finger in makes the 3 illuminate. And then it all lights up all the way around, 360 degrees. But what about what I shoved in? What I shoved in to illuminate it from the bottom, lit up even larger on the top. A little bit of electricity expands a whole lot. Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. It's a really weird day today. Somebody came in and took some weird pictures of me, telling me that if you do this, it'll help your art. I'm going, if I do that, it's going to help my art. How is being naked going to help my art? He says, pose against the wall. He says, come see me in a week. He says, I'm going to put you out there. I says, oh my God. I says, what am I getting into right now? I held this up to my chest and I said, Torah, Torah, here comes the bull. This is the last stroke when the artist makes it out onto the canvas himself. Thank you for watching this video.